Welcome to Grilling to Get Away, the podcast for backyard grillers who want to escape the everyday and fire up the flavor. Whether you're a seasoned pitmaster or just learning your way around the grill, we're here to share tips, tricks, and recipes that will make your next BBQ unforgettable. We'll talk meats, marinades, and even some mouth-watering sides. Plus, we'll answer your grilling questions and dive into everything you need to turn your backyard into the ultimate grill zone. So grab your tongs, fire up that grill, and let's get started. This is Grilling to Get Away, your go-to podcast for all things barbecue. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host to the Grilling to Get Away podcast, and I'm here with my buddy.
What's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
Ben, man, what's going on?
Not much. How are you?
Doing okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Survived the birthday week?
Yeah. So I didn't do much. It was my birthday, so
No, I know you're lying.
Yeah, I didn't get out of bed too much.
I walked around. There's balloons all over in the house.
There's balloons, yeah. It's birthday month, Ben.
It's for you, right?
For me, yeah.
Naturally.
So naturally, we got 5 birthdays in the matter of like 6 weeks. Mine kicks it off, and we just had Everett's yesterday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, another teenager in the house.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yep.
Better you than me, Greg.
Right, yeah, I know, for now. And then next one up is Becky's here in a week and a half, and then the other 2 boys are in February. So, boom.
It's just a constant party.
It is.
It's a way to kick the year off,
A lot of special dinners, a lot of cake and ice cream.
Shoot.
Bummer.
Yeah. People are trying to go on, diet plans, and here you are, just cake.
We prepare all year for this season.
Right, yeah. You got to put your winter weight on. It's starting to get cold.
Yep. It's been a good couple weeks here, and man, just getting into it.
Yeah, it's just the start.
How about you? Got anything going on? Anything cool?
Anything cool? I don't know, man. Nothing really.
Nothing really?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. We had playoff football over the weekend. Mm-hmm. A little bit of heartbreak for a lot of the Packer fans around here, but a little bit of joy for those Bear fans.
Yeah.
And, we saw vintage playoff Aaron Rodgers last night with the Pittsburgh Steelers, holding on to the ball forever and then yelling at his receivers.
Get open. It's not hard.
I know, right?
It's not hard.
Jeez. You run faster than the person that you're going against. I don't know. We should be coaches.
Coaches, man. We should be players. Philip Rivers out there. He's got some few years on us. Aaron Rodgers has a few years on us. Why? You and I.
Right. That's what I told my son. I was like,
look at this guy.
Look at this guy. Like, he's older than me. I could go do that.
Yeah. What'd they say?
Yeah, get out of here. Because I still got a year of eligibility left. I could go back and play some college, get some NIL money.
Oh, dude, yeah. Let me know. Start training tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Actually, let's get through birthday season.
Yeah, right.
No point in wasting.
I don't know how much they're paying soccer athletes. You know what I mean?
Who said anything about playing soccer?
Oh, true. True. I could go stand on the sideline somewhere.
Be a kicker, man. Look at you.
Yeah. Pull a hammy the first time I'm out there.
There it goes.
Career-long 25-yarder. That would be about it.
That's pushing it.
I know.
That's backing it up.
Yeah, jeez.
Don't be a hero.
No, yeah.
God.
Well, that's how long extra points are nowadays. But
not in college, man. Not in college. Don't you?
No, that's right. Yeah, good call.
We got to get you in there before they back it up.
Good call. Yeah, I saw like a lot of people getting out and grilling and stuff, and we'll talk a little bit about kind of like our favorite tailgate and stuff like that for this time of year, because pitchers and catchers report in a month and a half.
It's coming up.
It's coming up, so we'll get into that. But I had a chance to get out a little bit. Did some over-the-top chili yesterday. Yeah, how about you? Did you get a chance to get out and grill over the weekend at all?
No, man. I was gone all weekend.
Okay.
So down at lovely Great Lakes.
Great Lakes Naval Base.
Yep. Naval Base.
Doing your duty.
Yeah.
To our nation.
Yep. So I was down there all weekend.
Okay.
And then my son had basketball Sunday night, so it's like as soon as I skated out of there, we went and met up with the family and went straight to his basketball game. So
okay.
We got back kind of late and stuff, so it was kind of busy going.
Sure.
But he's playing up like north of Milwaukee and stuff, so it's
a little bit of drive.
It's a bit of a hike because it wasn't too bad though. But so instead of going home and grilling, we made it to the basketball games, which was cool. It's good to see him play.
Good.
No, man, no. I mean, I did some meal prep, like just basic stuff last week, but just chicken, sweet potatoes, nothing too crazy.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and well, I had a chance to get out and do over the top chili. I did a new recipe this week, and I'll be sharing it more in the newsletter that's coming out later on this week. But I kind of took Matt Pittman's at Meat Church, his kind of over the top chili recipe, and I tailored it a little bit to what we do here. And
extra cheese, extra.
I kept the nuts and bolts of his recipe. I changed it just a little bit with the meat and stuff because he uses venison in his, like ground venison in there.
You didn't have any here?
No. So I use ground beef, and then I use breakfast sausage. But the base of it, though.
Does he do venison and ground beef, or does he do venison
and sausage?
And sausage. Okay.
Yep. But I used ground beef because I had plenty of it here. So it called for like 2 pounds of ground beef and then 1 pound of sausage. So it was a big meat is a big meatball, man. It's 3 pounds of meat.
Big meatball.
It was. I showed that picture to I sent Becky a picture of it. She's like, "Is that just a giant meatball?"
Don't worry about it.
I was like, "Pretty much, yeah."
Delicious.
Yeah. And I busted out the cast iron, the big Lodge cast iron cauldron.
Almost like a Dutch oven, isn't it?
Yeah. And so I use basically I use a lot of what he does because I wanted to try it. Like no noodles, no beans. It was kind of very, I guess you could say, Texas style chili. And it's on a spicier side.
I'm not sure about noodles, man. So like,
we do noodles around here.
I know. I grew up no noodles in Michigan.
Yeah.
My wife grew up with noodles and stuff. I know you did.
Yep.
Have we? I don't know if we've really looked into this, man. But like, are there many other places that do noodles? Is that just kind of?
I think like Cincinnati, like you think about the Skyline chili.
Sure,
that's a big plate of noodles with chili on top of it.
Delicious. That's almost like spaghetti.
Yeah, it's spaghetti. It's like meat with the meat sauce. But I mean that's how we grew up. Mm-hmm. But you could take it or leave it. It was always on the side. So if you didn't have to have the noodles with it, it was just like, if you want some noodles with your chili, here you go.
Yeah. So you went noodleless this time.
I did for like the base of it.
Yeah.
But then again, noodles on the side. If you wanted noodles, you can have noodles.
Oh, so you did cook up some noodles?
Yeah, we had noodles.
You're so weird.
The boys love noodles, regardless if it's chili or not. So, but like the base was totally different from how I usually do it.
Because you go with a tomato paste.
Yeah, usually, and then like beans and things like that. But we like here in the Midwest, we like a sweeter type of chili. I don't know, but like Texas style, it's a spicy.
I like a good kick in my chili now.
So this one was a spicy one, man.
Good.
So I got picked up some fire roasted tomatoes. I made my own chili powder recipe, like chili mix recipe. So I'll put that out there too. Real easy to do. You should have most of these things in your cabinet.
Did you season the beef, like the meat, with that?
No, I put that in the pot, and I used our spicy seasoning to season the meat, so our fire in the hole. But I used some chipotle peppers in adobo sauce.
Woo!
Yeah,
that's got a good.
That got 7 ounces of it.
Were you sweating?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good.
I was, man. It was like, it'll wake you up, man. Yeah. A nice little kick to it.
Yeah.
And I was sweating, like, because like. But in his recipe, and I did this for ours too. So again, like this is one you can definitely tailor to, like if you don't like spice at all, leave this stuff out. But if you want a little bit of a kick to it and you want to try like how he does it, but with our variations to it, it'll make you sweat. And but it's not too crazy where it's like it's burning your mouth. It's like you can taste the flavors, but then your body's like, oh, it's spicy. I'm gonna start sweating a little bit.
All right, so
it's not like mouth on fire, but it's like, oh, there's a kick to it.
Quick question for you, man. Is this something that you do for the chili competition?
I'd probably tone down the spice.
Come on, Greg.
Because I've seen what wins at that chili competition.
Yeah, the Wendy's chili.
It's the sweet stuff.
Sure.
It's the sweet stuff. But this is straight spice, man. Not a lot. Well, I shouldn't say sweetness to it, but it's a very subtle sweetness to it because he puts Mexican chocolate in his.
Dude.
I put some chocolate in this one.
That's so crazy.
Dark chocolate.
That's so funny, man. I saw this recipe. I saw this guy. Same thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think he put like cocoa.
Yeah.
It was like it was got lit up.
Right.
dude got lit up.
No.
I was like, oh god. But,
So yeah, I put 2 ounces in it, and like he uses Mexican chocolate. I wasn't going to go try and find Mexican chocolate. So I just got like 70% cacao chocolate and 2 ounces of it in there. And then some cinnamon sticks, a jalapeno, just a whole jalapeno straight up. I didn't dice it or anything like that. And let that simmer for, on the grill. I use my Weber out there. I'll post a bunch of pictures. I took video too, so you can see it on the YouTube as well with the recipe. How I had the setup. It was a perfect setup. Yeah, I used our Oscarware grill topper, nice grill topper. I put over the top. So
this is what Greg's referencing for those that are kind of joining the podcast with us. We got to meet the owners from Oscarware down at Open Call when we were there, and
Walmart
Open Call,
yeah.
and got to talk with them quite a bit, which was awesome.
Right.
And that last week we just had a call with them, and we were gonna kind of do some collabs with them. And right now they were nice enough to send us some of their products for us to try out and play with and stuff. So check out Oscarware, the awesome people. The original owner and founder and stuff, he was an Army vet. Unfortunately passed away, but his wife continues the legacy and continues to run the business and stuff. And it's really, they got a cool story. We're super pumped to work with them. They have great products. You can either get them at Walmart, you can check out their website. But yeah, like I said, they were nice enough to send us some of their stuff, and that now we get to test out and play with. So it's cool, man, that you got to test this over the top chili with some of the
they
products.
sent the box, and it's got like all their products in there. So I'm like, what can I use? And I'm like, we would talk about chili. I was like, I want to do it over the top chili. I was like, let me use this grill topper, great topper, and it's just perfect for it. So I'll post pictures of that. But yeah, Oscarware, American made. They're out of Kentucky. Check them out. But man, so like that was the base of it here, like just the tomatoes, the chipotle, and then some diced onions, and
so you just got.
I put some beer in there, Ben, because I had a can left over, some Miller Lite.
Okay.
And
how much beer did you put?
12 ounces.
You did the whole thing.
I had a 16-ouncer.
Oh, geez, you got a tall boy, Greg. Man, I've come over how many times?
Yeah, it's been sitting in the fridge, man, since last year's birthday parties.
Good.
So I use that, and then just a little bit of beef broth, and then some tomato paste and stuff.
You did some tomato paste.
Tomato sauce, yeah.
Sauce, okay.
Yeah, like 15 ounces. 15 ounces. But yeah, like I said, I'll put the whole recipe out there on the newsletter this week on the website, and then I'll link to like the video where it shows kind of my process there. But man, I let it go low and slow. I used the B&B charcoal. I did indirect grilling, so the pot was in the middle, the coals were on the sides, and then the meatball.
Did you put on the two sides?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was going straight up 225, 250. And
did you use those things that kind of hold the
baskets?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I just divvied them up.
Sure.
And it was awesome, man. Like, it was a perfect day. It was like 40 to 50 degrees yesterday. It's sunny. I was using some pecan wood. Awesome day just to be out there and getting some smoke in as we're like having all these meetings and phone calls and stuff for the business. I had smoke rolling outside, so it was awesome, man. And the pictures don't do it justice with like how it smelled out there and just like how it looked, like the nice caramelization, because I'd used our fire in the hole spicy seasoning as like the spice that I put on top of the meat as it was out there smoking. And then once the internal temperature of the meatball got to 165, I took it off and I crumbled it up, and then I put it back into the pot to let it all meld in with the tomatoes and stuff like that. And
you put whole tomatoes in?
Like the diced tomatoes, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
The diced fire tomatoes, roasted tomatoes. 4 cans of those. So big old pot. Big pot. Got plenty left over in the freezer that I packaged up yesterday. But it was great. Like a nice, smooth heat to it. Didn't burn your mouth or anything like that, but like you could feel the heat. I was sweating. And definitely the chipotle and the adobo sauce like gave it like a nice, rich flavor to it. And then the chocolate kind of helped bring that out. I guess you could say too.
I was gonna ask you, like the chocolate and the cinnamon. How
cinnamon you could, because I put 2 cinnamon sticks in there,
yeah.
and let that go all day, and then you take them out obviously when you serve it. But you could definitely taste the cinnamon in there, like the undertones of the cinnamon and chocolate. But really, the adobo sauce really comes through.
Nice.
It's a nice, rich, thick kind of sauce. It like, I don't know how often I would do something like that, but for like my boys ate it up. 2 out of the 3 liked it. One didn't.
The little guy?
No, he loves the spice.
Right,
yeah.
Okay, which one didn't like it?
Everett didn't really like the aftertaste of it because the cinnamon kind of have like a kind of a little aftertaste to it. But man, I kept going back. Like
put some cheese in there.
You can put some cheese, some sour cream. So you could put a little bit of the noodles in there to help kind of soften that out.
Don't taste it.
But no, it was great, man. Like I highly recommend, like, if you're looking to try something new, try it out.
This poor guy was his birthday, and he didn't like the dinner you made?
We had his birthday dinner the night before.
Gotcha.
Because we had basketball and stuff, so, like, Sunday we didn't have as much stuff going on, so, like, we can do your birthday dinner on Sunday, and then we'll celebrate and have, like, your dessert on Monday, but we're going to do this, we'll do chili on Monday. That's kind of how it went.
Okay. What do you want for his birthday dinner?
He wanted Subway.
Subway?
Yeah.
Man.
Yep.
Well, did you get the 4th foot long free? They got the deals going, man.
No.
What? No, jeez. Well, that's on you.
No, we didn't. We just got whatever they wanted. Man. Like, so,
okay.
Yeah. So he wanted Subway. Great. So we had chili yesterday, and then we had his, like, he wanted brownies for dessert. So brownies and ice cream. So
brownies and
ice cream.
Fantastic. Good choice.
Yep. So, I'll put the recipe out there, man, but, like, that's one of those where, like, if you're looking to try something different, like, this isn't like your traditional Midwest one. I put a little bit of, like, Midwest take on it with some of our seasonings and stuff, but and like a Miller Lite. I think he uses Miller Lite in his as well, but I'm not sure. But try it out if you like a little spice. If you don't like spice, you can take out that stuff. Like, obviously you can mix, like, the chipotles in there and not put as much. Like, I put a whole can in there. So if you don't want it as spicy, you can take some of that stuff out, especially like the jalapeno and stuff. You don't have to use fire roasted tomatoes. You could use regular diced tomatoes. But it was definitely a different take. Like, I think the chocolate and the cinnamon added to it. So something that we typically don't put too much in around here.
Yeah.
So I wanted to try something different. I thought it tasted good. Definitely one of those dishes where I could see myself, having lunch, the next day, because usually the next day it's a little bit, spicier or a little bit more smoke flavor.
Just sets everything gets to sit and know each other a little bit better.
Yeah, so I'm glad I got to try it out. Hadn't done chili in a while, and this was a new recipe I wanted to try out, so I'll put that out there this week.
That's awesome, man.
And as we talk about tailgating and like playoff games and stuff, like chili is one of those things that's something really easy. You could put in a crock pot. Like, you could definitely put this recipe in a crock pot and let it sit all day. You don't have to smoke it or anything. So whatever you want to do. But
you can even smoke the meat like the day before. Just do like the meat, and then
you do the meat,
crumble it up and put it all in the crock pot.
Put it all in the
next day for the day of the game or whatever.
A lot of options there.
Yeah. That's solid. Yeah, I like that, man. What would you do different?
What would I do different? I'd give myself a little bit more time. I was kind of crunched on time. I would probably go half on the Chipotles. It was spicy.
Get ready for lunch today.
Yeah. Especially if your internal system isn't used to that. Much, well, it isn't used to that much spice. It's a different type of spice too. So, because we had to go and I gave. Because Becky was going grocery shopping, I gave her the list, and she's like, "Well, we can't find this where we usually go grocery shopping." So, like, Woodman's had it. So, like, the Chipotle and the chocolate that we were looking for. So, Woodman has everything. So, if you're in the Wisconsin area, go check out Woodman's for the Chipotle and adobo sauce. But what else would I do differently? Let's see. I would probably go maybe a sweeter Italian sausage.
What'd you use?
I use a plate, like, just straight pork breakfast sausage.
Gotcha.
Yep. I'd probably go, like, maybe a different flavor sausage with it. But I did like the fact that he used venison as a leaner cut. I would maybe look at if I had the opportunity to go get some elk or something like that. Again, you can. There's just so many different meats you can put in there and grind them up.
So would you kind of take out the ground beef?
Yeah. I'd probably substitute the ground beef with 2 pounds of something else like venison or elk or something like that. But there's so many different options you can use it for. Like, there's countless ground meats out there that you can probably use. I probably wouldn't use chicken or anything on this one. I'd probably stick to maybe like the heavier ones.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I told none to spice, and maybe I try a different meat.
Okay. Well, there you have it, man.
Mm-hmm.
You had mentioned, you did in the cast iron, and you told me before that you had to re-season it.
Yeah.
What was that process like?
Yeah, so I had like one of these big, I don't know, you call it like a cauldron type cast irons.
That's about 6 quarts, right?
Yeah. So it's a pretty big dish, and I hadn't used it in over a year, so I was sitting here in the basement, and I was like, well, I'll probably use that because I wanted to do the indirect. I don't have a nice like ceramic Dutch oven or anything like that. I just have this big cast iron one, and so
works out well.
Yeah, so I pulled it out, man, and it had some rust in the bottom on the inside. It's like, well, I can't serve that, So I got like a steel brush. Like when you have some rust in there, usually you want to grind it down a little bit. So you either get some like a steel wool kind of thing, or like I have the steel brush that I have. So it's really just rinsing it out and scrubbing that rust off of there. I was looking at some tricks too online. Some of them use like just using coarse sea salt and like a potato, where you put, and I think it has a little bit of baking soda too on it. But like you put it all around like whatever's rusting, and then you take the half a potato that's cut open and you scrub it. Use that as a scrubber. So this lady was doing it on this big cast iron she left outside for a while. It looked okay, but I was like, man, I got the steel brush. I'm just gonna keep gonna keep scrubbing it, and then I use some dish soap. I'm not afraid of using soap and water with it. So, scrubbed it down even more. So I was getting all that rust out of there, and I got to looking pretty good. But then I know I needed to re-season it again, meaning that like I needed to put a bunch of olive oil in there, spread it around all the cooking surfaces, and then heat it up real hot.
Just do that on the stove?
I did it in the oven.
Okay.
So I set the oven to 500 degrees.
Nice.
So I got the inside looking real nice. Got it cleaned out, so like there really wasn't like any big rust spots anywhere anymore. Like the water was running clear, so like there wasn't like brown water still coming off of it. And then I washed it one more time with some soap and water, dried it off real nice, and then I got some olive oil and I spread olive oil all over the inside and the bottom, so the cooking oil with a paper towel. So it was looking nice and shiny, and then I put it into the oven for an hour at 500 degrees. So that kind of set me back in my timeline as well. So if you're looking to plan ahead, make sure your cooking surfaces are nice and clean. But you can use that process for anything. If you've got like a cast iron skillet, if you got like a blacktop outside that you haven't used all season, scrub it down with like a wire brush.
Yeah,
get that off of there.
And I know, like, if you've got the like a lodge, they have their own kind of kit for it too.
Yeah,
their own
that's
seasoning
true.
kit, and they have their brushes, or like kind of, it's almost like a sponge with like kind of wrapped in metal or whatever it is, right? And they have that stuff. You can get it almost in each store that sells lodge products and stuff. Yeah. Same with like Blackstone. Like Blackstone has their own stuff. I know that they have like a big tub, like a seasoning kit and stuff like that too. So there's options.
Sure, there's definitely
like,
and there's homeopathic ones too. So you could just go look online and see like if you got some baking soda and salt at home and a potato.
I've heard an onion works
yeah,
too.
Sure.
Yeah, I know. I've seen like a lot of them too. They use like the onion cut it in half, and then they use that to like clean their grates,
the
grill grates and stuff.
Our best friend Steven Reichland does it a lot.
Yeah. So he's got it in a ton of his books and stuff. Have you ever done that?
I have once or twice.
I've only done it like once too.
But like I'm not gonna.
I don't want to waste
a whole onion.
Yeah, I don't want to waste onion on this.
Unless you're gonna like cut it up and then use it for whatever you're cooking.
I'm not gonna clean the grates and then.
Well, you could cut the list part off, I guess. But yeah, otherwise, like when I'm using like to season my grates before I'm cooking, it's just like olive oil on a paper towel.
Yeah.
I guess you could spray it too with some Pam or whatever. You're gonna get the flare ups though.
It depends. Like,
it depends.
I'll spray it, and then you just have to be careful.
Yeah, for sure. Don't overthink it.
No, depends on. There are times where I'm like, oh yeah. Hey,
Burn,
Cal, come check this out, dude. It's like a flamethrower.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean that's what I did. I mean you could definitely use that as a game day dish, man. It's a chili.
I always love to like people that throw like Fritos in there.
Sure.
Fritos and cheese, like, oh dude.
You throw a bunch of stuff on. Like when I top it, like when I'm about to eat it, I'll throw some more freshly chopped up onions.
I like green onions on mine too.
And then some cheddar cheese,
sharp cheddar
cheese.
Yep.
If it's not so spicy, maybe I'll add a little spice, like some hot sauce or something. Like I like putting in like our fire in the whole seasoning, spicy seasoning in there.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, I'll be honest with you. Like I've used the fire for effect, like our sweet heat in chili as well. So you'll kind of get a little bit of that sweetness that we talk about, more like that Midwest style.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, you can also substitute, like putting some barbecue sauce in there if you're looking for a little bit of sweetness to it.
Yeah.
A lot of different options, man. That's why I like chili, because you can put anything in there and it's still gonna usually come out good.
Yeah.
It's hard to mess up chili.
Yeah. 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 It's tough to mess up, but it can be done.
Yeah, it can be done. Okay.
It can be done.
What's one of your top favorite ones? Tailgating, or like when we talk about NFL playoffs right now, what do you like if you had the time and the effort and the ingredients, what are you cooking up, man?
What am I cooking up? Like, are we at the stadium or are we here?
No, we're here at home.
At the house?
Yeah.
At the house? Dude, so the kids absolutely love doing like the shredded, like the buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah.
For the Super Bowl every year. I mean, man, that's been a staple. Yeah. Like every year for the Super Bowl, the kids are like, Dad, we're doing the buffalo chicken dip, right? And I'm like, heck yeah, we are. Hell yeah. That's one of my favorites to do. It's super simple. You can do that, you can do the whole thing on the grill. You can do none of it on the grill.
So what are the main ingredients for that?
It's so usually double down on the recipe.
Sure,
stuff.
yeah.
But it's
double batch.
Yeah. You got obviously chicken. Usually I think it's like 2 cups of shredded chicken. I use Philadelphia cream cheese on this one. I've used kind of off-brand stuff in the past between like the cream cheese and use like some shredded cheese as well. And what I find is when I'm not using kind of these certain ingredients and stuff, man, it gets all like greasy on top. Okay. Just like that grease just comes out and stuff. So I like to use kind of the, I guess a little bit more of the name brand stuff, a little bit better quality, I guess. Depending on where you get it from and what you're using, but it's just been my go-to, and it's been a lot less greasy. Okay. So again, you got your chicken, you got cream cheese. You can do like a cup of ranch, a cup of like the buffalo sauce, and then some shredded cheese. And dude, like you combine this all into something that you can either put in the oven. Like I said, I've done them in the tin pans and done the whole thing out on the grill. I've done where I just smoke like the chicken and stuff too. Yeah. And I'll shred that and then I'll get that in there. You can just smoke the cream cheese and like there's so many.
So you're putting already shredded chicken into it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I'll smoke the chicken and stuff and then shred it and then I'll pop that in there. So that you get like kind of that hint of smoky flavor, but not over the top. Or if you want to do the whole thing out there, man, you can do that too.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's great. It's super simple.
Oh yeah, it sounds like
super simple.
I gotta try that.
I think we put the recipe out.
Did we put it out there?
I'm pretty sure. I think I've sent it to you in the past.
Yeah, man.
If not, well, like I'll get you that too. But yeah, and you can use whatever kind of I've used both like more like I guess like traditional buffalo sauces. I've also just used like hot sauce as well. You can use your favorite hot sauce. I know, like I'll be honest, like the first time I'd seen this this kind of cook, I guess, done probably right around like Super Bowl time, and I originally found like the recipe out on like Frank's Red Hot website. And like the first few times and stuff, I used theirs, and I was like, all right, well, I can use kind of anything I want to, right? So I've experimented, played with like other buffalo sauces. I've just, like I said, we've got our hot brass. I've done it with that one before. Sure, that has a good kick to it. Like if you want to sweat a bit, because you're putting like half a cup in there.
Yo, so that's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of hot sauce.
It's a lot. So depending on again your tolerance and stuff like that, sure. Like, you have options, but yeah, man. I mean, I've also like tried to make my own and stuff too, and do that as well. So, man, you can't go wrong. That's one of my favorites. I always look forward to the Super Bowl as that for one of the main reasons. One of the
ones that we like to do is like nachos.
A big nacho plate.
Big nacho plate.
Yeah.
So I've seen them. We've done like the sheet pan nachos.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like so you put like you get your baking sheet, and you just put chips all over it, and then you put the cheese and all the stuff you want to put on it, and then you put it in the oven for a little bit. But I've been seeing this where you smoke it. So like, so you put like
you've never done that, man.
Well, yeah. Well, this one like a different one. So like you have one sheet pan with just your nachos, like the chips, and then you have another sheet pan where you put all the toppings on there. So like the cheese at the bottom, so like the nacho cheese is at the bottom of it, and then you put all your toppings on it, and you bake it or smoke it.
So are you using like almost like kind of making your own like queso?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, or you could buy the jar and just spread it out, right?
Okay. Is that the cheese that you guys use? Is that like that kind of?
I let the boys pick out whatever they want. So usually it's that stuff.
Free for all.
Yeah. Okay. So usually it's like they want the jar stuff. So fine, whatever. But I've been seeing this where they smoke this big sheet of the pan, and then they just slowly, once it's done, just like put it over on top of the chips. So they're like basically all this melted cheese and stuff is just they're pulling one pan like and they're shaking it off onto all the chips. So you like the chips aren't getting heated up or anything like that. I was like, yeah, that's interesting, I guess. But and I go back to your trash can nachos.
Dude, Cal just asked me about that the other day. He's like,
we definitely have that recipe out the website.
We do.
Yeah,
we
you
for
could
sure
go out
do.
to burnpitbbq.com and search for trash can nachos.
Oh, man. And just the process alone is awesome. Man. It's a good cook. It's a lot of fun to do. I highly recommend it if you've never done it and stuff.
If you got kids, man, like they'll be like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever.
It truly is. Yeah, man, it's awesome. It's so much fun. And I mean, you can just use like tostadas, and just kind of layer them up in there, and you just go layer by layer by layer. You just have to
you take a big empty is it like a ketchup container can, like one of those big industrial ones, and then
like if you have like a Gordon's food and you get like baked beans from there or something, you get like one of those, or the ketchup and stuff. It's like just one of those big tin cans and stuff. And like, I'll be honest with you, like the biggest thing is making sure you kind of like wrap the bottom, because I remember like the first time I did it, like I just you cut the top off, cut the bottom off, and like you gotta clean it all out, obviously. And we started to go to fill it, and I was like, oh no,
it's gonna come out the bottom.
It's all right. I'm gonna lift this up, so it's just gonna come out right away. So you got, I mean, it's not that bad, but just figure out something either you can like a plate or something that can go on the grill, or like I just did like some tin foil, some heavy duty tin foil on the bottom and stuff, and then made sure I had one of those big spatulas and just kind of put it underneath there, made sure it was sturdy enough, and then got it out on the grill.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a video of that because that'd be an awesome video.
That would be a sick video, dude. Yeah, I know. We talked about this like a couple of weeks ago. I know like Kendrick's barbecue. I watched him do one, man, and like he ended up cutting like another tin like in half and putting it on top.
Like can and a half.
Yeah, because like
instead of just doing two, just
dude, yeah, man, he was an animal about it. It was awesome. I was laughing so hard watching him. Like, what are you doing, man? Because he made a queso on the side and he wanted to like pour it in on top and like he's like, oh, I gotta make another queso. It was like, wow, that's improvising and stuff, like modification, but they made it work. Yeah. That's kind of the fun part, right? But there's so many things like that, dude. Like, that's awesome. Yeah. And then you just, you bring it inside, and like what we did too is we just put like tinfoil down on the table, man, and just lifted it up and just let it go. Yep.
Nice.
And just went to town.
Yeah. Other things that we like doing around Super Bowl time is like, wings is definitely one of the big ones around here. Like for us, we love doing wings, some shrimp, some poppers.
Yeah, poppers, something like that.
Those are like the staples. And it was funny. We were watching the playoffs, like one of the games on Saturday, and Crosby's like, are we going to watch the Super Bowl as a family again and like have like food again? And Becky's like, yeah. And then he's like, yes. Food. Fist pump, Dude, like the funniest thing was like, I think it was 2 years ago, like they had the SpongeBob Nickelodeon,
you watched that?
I watched that. That was hilarious, man. Oh, God, I could watch that all day. Like they could just like have that like as like every single week I'd watch that instead of watching like the Jokers on like whatever broadcast, man.
Sure. I bet you
I was sitting there laughing by myself. This is hilarious. Where are you guys going to the other room for?
They're watching on the big screen. You're in there, this little 12-incher.
Watching the SpongeBob broadcast. It's hilarious.
Classic.
All right, man. You got anything planned this week?
Yeah, I do. It's gonna be just me and my son on Sunday.
Okay.
And he's been asking about salmon. I told you, you and I kind of talked a little bit and stuff, but like he's been like just big into fish. Yeah, big into fish, wanting to try stuff. And the girls in our house, like they don't love fish. Like it's about like whitefish is about what we can do in the house, right? Yeah. Like cod. Yeah. So he's been asking about salmon. So I've already got a fillet at the house. Nice. We're gonna play. Okay. We're gonna test that out and stuff. I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet. But I just know we're gonna cook it up. Nice. I know he has a couple of games, but it's like early and it's like 10 and 11 or something, and we're set for the day, dude. It's gonna be great. So, like I said, they'll be gone. It's just us, and so we're gonna cook up some fish and test it out. Nice, man. So yes, I don't know how we're gonna do it yet. I'll just kind of look out there, and I'll honestly I'll talk to him about it and see what he wants to do. Yeah, because we'll do it together. And so I'm super pumped about that. And I just got like the skin on it on halves and stuff. So I kind of want to try like that paper bag trick. Sure. You know, have to go to the store and get a paper bag, I guess. But but that's not bad. Okay. You know. So dude. I don't know.
We'll have to talk about that if you do that.
I'll take some pictures. We'll test out and kind of see what Oscar has that we can maybe use or something. Yeah. Also looking. I do have some cedar planks at the house, but again, man, I'm just gonna talk to him and say, hey, let's look at some stuff and kind of decide what we want to do and how we're gonna cook it, and then it's nothing huge, so should be a decent, easy kind of cook, kind of just step into it a little bit, but not jump head first, right? So
I got you.
Dude, we got that on the radar for the weekend. Other than that, man, I don't like our first free day. I think I don't even know. Like we've got. Basketball like Monday, Wednesday, soccer's Tuesday, Friday this week, and then I know the basketball pictures are Thursday night.
Of course, yeah.
So it's like, and then my daughter has games on Sunday, at 4:00 too. I'm like,
I got it.
Who set this up? And then luckily my son has kind of early morning games on Sunday, so it's like, dude, this is good. That's our day. That's right. And then there's no school on Monday, Greg.
Of course,
no school on Monday. Yeah. So maybe Monday too. Maybe Monday would be a solid day to get out and cook an all day one. I might try doing out that pulled ham recipe, like the shredded ham.
Sure.
So we got a shank that I picked up right around Christmas time. I was like waiting. This might be that time.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Looking forward to hear how that goes.
Yeah, me too. I'm super excited. So that one maybe we'll start like Sunday night into like Monday.
Sure.
Just like let it cook just nice and all night long. Oof.
Let it go.
Yeah, we'll see.
Cool, man. Yeah, I've been getting an itch for some brats, man. It's been a while, so I need to get my brat levels back up again. So, and I'll take a look to see what Oscar Ware sent us. See if I can get some inspiration from some of the gear that they sent over to us for the grills. They have like these hot dog grill topper, so I have to see maybe I could put some brats on there or something like that. But I'll check that out. But yeah, that's all I got going on, and then we'll see what else where the week takes us, I guess.
Man. All right.
If you're looking for inspiration for anything, go out to burnpitbbq.com. In the search bar, type in whatever cut of meat, type in whatever you're thinking about. Most likely we got a recipe out there for it, like the trash can nachos. Type that in. We got a couple of nacho recipes out there, wings, poppers.
We'll make sure to we'll have to check and see if we got
buffalo
that,
chicken one.
Buffalo chicken
I definitely want to try that one with the boys.
Yeah,
because they love the buffalo stuff. So,
dude, yeah.
All right, man. Well, that's all I got. I guess we'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good.
Cheers.
Take it easy.